Can you imagine the power I possess? Absolute power. If I could state at that grand level and say nuclear war is going to happen and 7 billion human lives gonna be dead, except those 23 million Jews, and these Israeli 23 million Jews going to rule over this whole earth, and they are the only one going to stay alive. Can you see this grand statement? How powerful this statement is. How heavy and weighty this statement is. It basically is a complete renaissance and a change of the future of the earth forever. Such a big statement, you cannot even imagine. The person who came on 30th of March 1985, 35 years of my living, and I've reached to that level of power that I stated a grand statement. And if this happened to be true in the future, that truly a big nuclear war happens, all the nuclear wars of America, nuclear bombs of America and nuclear bombs of Russia, they ignite and big devastation happens across this ball earth. And it's absolutely true if I say 7 billion human beings gonna be dead. All literally 7 billion human beings on top of this earth. They are gonna be dead. At that grand level of war, nuclear war ever happens. And only remaining species and remaining people will be left there. It's gonna be the Jews. Because one of my recognition is I'm the slain and slaughter of Jews as well as I'm the sustainer of Jews. This is my recognition as well. I slain and slaughter Jews and as well as I sustain Jews. Being this recognition of mine, the sustainer of Jews, the Jews deserve to take the ball earth. So these 23 million Jews are going to remain alive. They're going to have the ball left to themselves. And this will happen within 25 years, 25 to 30 years lifetime. Ever since 2020 now, I'm predicting by 2030 or 35. Okay, so just for argument's sake, say from 2020 to 2050, within these many years, a big change is happening to this ball earth. As I said, 7 billion human lives gonna be lost through this nuclear atomic devastation, and only 23 million Jews gonna remain to have this ball earth for themselves. This is exactly what is happening to the future of this ball earth. And if this doesn't happen, then do not remember the existence of mine, but who came on 30th of March 1985, lived here for 35 years. Because this is the grand level of statement, and this is exactly what is going to happen in the future of this world. Because I said it. And one of my existence over this ball earth is to bring this change within this earth, not give this ball up to the Jews. So these 23 million Jews, they take this earth forever. I'm telling you the truth. This is not a joke or just a false statement. This is exactly, if you stay alive to see another 30 years of this earth in the future, you're going to know that this earth, exactly the person on 30th of March 1985, me, myself and I, who came, and who announced and who said about the future of this earth, that within 30 years span, the entire future of this earth is going to change. A big fight is going to happen within humanity. And because the nuclear war, nuclear atomic weapons, they have not been used in any war yet, except those smaller nuclear atomic weapons they have been used. But at a grand, at a mega scale, nuclear atomic war hasn't been used. So big fight is going to happen, and surely some Hitler is going to be there down the line who is going to trigger this nuclear atomic red button. And because of that, the world will be obliged for a nuclear war. And we all know Pakistan has nuclear bombs, India has nuclear bombs, America has nuclear bombs. So they're all nuclear powered countries. And over there, China and Russia, they have nuclear bombs. Then we have Great Britain, they have nuclear bombs. Then we have France has nuclear bombs. So these are nuclear powered countries, and they preserve, in the preservation, they have giant cylinders, nuclear atomic cylinders preserved. And total devastation can happen with these giant cylinders. Total devastation of this ball earth can happen through these giant nuclear atomic cylinders. Are you trying to say this cylinder is going to be there for another 70 years? It's already been there for 70, 80 years. This in the prison. One day somebody is going to be very like Hitler and is going to try and is going to press the red button and is going to say, hang on, 70, 80 years. This cylinder's been there to attack someone, to get rid of someone. So he's going to pull the trigger, and this is exactly when a nuclear war is going to break out. Total devastation is going to happen over this earth. And that is going to happen within 25 to 30 years in the future. Definitely, within 25 to 30 years. And hopefully, I don't stay alive to see that day. I don't want to stay alive. If you want to stay alive, no problem. You can stay alive to see that day, but I don't want to stay alive to see that devastation. Because that's going to be a very deadly devastation for this earth. Who wants to see a nuclear war? Nobody wants to see a nuclear war. But this is exactly how the future is saying. And with this nuclear war, the main reason this nuclear war is going to happen is to get rid of human beings, is to get rid of people of this earth. So big devastation of nuclear atomic war, fission and fusion. And with this fusion and fission, nuclear apocalypse and episodes is going to happen and do. The entire ball earth is going to be empty. Who's going to be left to stay alive? No one, except those 23 million Jews. Because those 23 million Jews, they always protect themselves by staying in an isolation and in a very nuclear protective environment. So the nuclear war, if it were to break out, those 23 million Jews will never be affected. And everyone else will be affected. This is the reason why I said 7 billion human beings who are not going to be under nuclear protection, they're going to be dead. And only these 23 million Jews going to remain. And then these 23 million Jews, after nuclear war, they're going to come out to this earth and they're going to take the earth to themselves. So this is the story that is going to happen for sure in the future of this earth. Nobody can change it. It's going to happen. And the future of this earth is going to be exactly like this. And after that, only God, Allah knows what's going to happen. How long it's going to remain as like this. How long these 23 million Jews going to run this earth for? Maybe another 50 years, maybe another 100 years, maybe another 1,000 years. Only God, Allah knows what's going to happen after that. Nobody can say. But I'm just saying what is going to happen within the next 30 years' time. And this is the future prediction from the self who came on 30th of March 1985 and lived for 35 years his life on this earth from myself.